Hello fellow anglers, my name is Pete and I decided to do a new series. I've been asked so many times, Pete, where do I go fishing? Where's the best lake? Where do I catch a lot of walleye? Where's Big Northern? Where's Muskie? So I decided to make some clips here showing you guys where I go and what I think personally. It's very good fishing. I want to share that with you. Hopefully you will enjoy it, so let's get right into it. So today guys, I want to take you up north to Minnesota, Boundary Waters. This is probably about 2 hours northeast of Duluth. Just a couple miles of Canadian border. The lake is called Snowbank Lake. Beautiful lake, about a little bit over 4,000 acres, so plenty of water to fish. Great structure on a lake, mainly good walleye fishing. A lot of trout, lake trout. And one great species that it's in Snowbank is a Silver Pike. Not many lakes in upper Minnesota, period, in US have Silver Pike. And they get pretty big out there. Last spring, early summer when I was there, we caught quite a few, ranging anywhere from 30 to about 38 inches. So very nice, you know. Different. If you never caught one, it's an experience. Also a lot of northerns, and for those of you who like fishing for bass, there's a lot of smallmouth bass there, and decent size. A lot of them between 18 to about 20 inches constantly, so it's good smallmouth fishing. There's also a little bit of largemouth, but for some reason I never caught any big ones. You know, 14, 15, 16 inches, that's usually the average. But smallies, plenty of them, and good fishing. Walleye, again, fantastic, big ones. You know, in the springtime you gotta kind of work for them, mostly trolling, because they're kind of scattered all over the place. Later in the season you can find them in different areas and you can jig for them, lots of fun. The last trip we made to Snowbank, wasn't me, it was one of my friends, 32 inch, yep, 32 inch walleye. We caught plenty between 20 to 25 inches, so you know there's a lot of big fish there on that lake. All the structure is typical for walleye. I mean, a lot of boulders and rocks and gravel, so it's a fantastic lake. So let's get right to it. Let me show you this map here, courtesy of Smitty's. That's the place that you can stay out there and enjoy your fishing out there. So here we go. What we are looking at here is on a left upper corner. You can see it says Smitty's. That's their resort. Pretty well established place. They got about 4 or 5 cabins there, plus they got like a little motel, which is very interesting. Plenty spots for boats. So you can rent one from them, or you can bring your own, of course. Great operation. They have a little bait shop. You can get some, you know, leeches, minnows, you know, night crawlers from them. So it's a great little setup. As you can see, the lake here, it's kind of split up in the middle with a line going through it. That you can see like an arrow all the way across the lake. What this means, it basically cuts the lake in half. The left side of the lake, it's allowed for any boater. What I mean by that, since this is a boundary water lake, the right side of the lake is designated for canoes, and there's a lot of people actually enjoying the outdoors there, and there's a lot of different campsites that you can go and do some canoeing. So on the right side of the lake you can still go and fish there. It's a deeper part of the lake, but only engines with 25 horse or less are allowed on that part of the lake. Now on the left side, any kind of boat, any engine. So it's kind of divided in two spots. Now I marked some spots with red arrows on this map, and that map, those red arrows show where are the good spots for walleye. Now obviously, you know, these are my spots, but you know, the fish is everywhere. But these are the most productive spots for me. Also we got blue arrows. Those blue arrows indicate where I was fishing for smallies, and very good fishing for smallies. And then I got blue circles indicate areas for lake trout. Pretty good lake trout fishing there, and they get you know, decent size, 25, 26, up to 30 inches. So nice, really nice fish. So let's move on over here. Here I want to show you guys a little like an overview map showing where this lake is actually located. So as you see in yellow it says Duluth right on the corner of Lake Superior, and then if you go straight up north, you got a little town called Ely. Nice little town, and about probably from there about 15-16 miles. Yeah, I want to say about 15 miles. That's the route that you take to get to Snowbank. So just to give you kind of visual, where is this place located? Very easy access, and town of Ely is just fantastic. Now in the town of Ely, when you're visiting there, there's a little great place called Spirit of the Wilderness Outfitters. So if you need to pick up some last minute equipment or supplies, definitely stop in there. Big selection, and it's a big bait shop too, so if you need any extra bait you can always get it from them. They're open 7 days a week, so check them out. It's well worth it. Here I want to show you a couple pictures of actual trophy fish that you can catch on Snowbank Lake. First, beautiful silver pike. This one is probably about 35 to maybe 37 inches. Beautiful fighting fish. It's an experience to catch one. If you never do, they're a lot of fun. Next we're gonna look at beautiful lake trout. This is actually one of the owners of the resort, Smitty's Resort. Beautiful laker, probably about 8-9 pounds. And then here we go, here's a beautiful walleye, and you know, they're not hard to catch there, you know, there's a lot of big ones, you know, like I said, we were averaging most of them between 20 to 25 inches, and then once in a while you hook on to 28, 29, and like I said, a friend of mine caught a 32 inch there, so that's a beautiful fish. So well worth it guys. Next I want to show you actually a quick picture of just if you ever decide to go there, Smitty's on the Snowbank. Here's their info, the phone number, their address. Really that's the only place you can go there if you want to, you know, spend the night, because not many resorts. I think that's actually only one resort. There's a couple individual cabins that you can rent privately from people. There's probably only about 20-25 houses on a whole lake, so very quiet, very wild, especially the right side of the lake. It's pretty wild because that's the, you know, boundary water area for canoers. So guys, I hope you are enjoying this. Here I'm gonna show you a little bit of footage of us going out on the lake and a little bit of fishing. Hopefully this information was helpful to you, and if you're planning to do some great walleye fishing or lake trout or even, you know, the Silver Pike, great place to go. All the way from May till about the end of September, fantastic fishing. Even a little bit later in the season, although the smallies season closes around the 20th, I think, of September. So, but still great fishing. So here's a few clips. Enjoy those. And as I'm recording this, guys, I'm kind of anxious because we're gonna take a trip to Snowbank again this year, probably about 2 weeks. It'll be 3 weeks from now. End of September we are going. There's gonna be 6 of us, 3 boats, and mainly we're gonna probably go after walleyes because this time of the year, end of September, they're very concentrated in schools at the bottom, and we got quite a few spots there, you know, that we'll find big schools and a lot of great fishing, you know, up and down, jigging, great action, a lot of walleye, no matter what time of the day, morning, midday, afternoon, late, fantastic. So I'm ready. All right, I hope you guys enjoy this episode. and I'll talk to you soon on the next one. Peace. Oh, one more thing. If you like this, please subscribe. I'll be making more, so when you subscribe, you'll automatically be notified when I make another interesting video about a new lake. See ya.